What's up everybody, Damon here, and in today's gaming news, it sure doesn't sound like Star Wars Eclipse is any closer to release. PS Plus gets a promising day one release next month, and the Epic Games Store is now available on mobile. This is your daily fix. The long-dormant Star Wars Eclipse has lost its lead writer at Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human developer Quantic Dream. Adam Williams announced on LinkedIn he was leaving the studio to form one of his own after nearly 10 years. Williams was the lead writer on Detroit Become Human before taking on the same role with Star Wars Eclipse. Williams wrote, "We can't say too much just yet. We are working on something very innovative, very special, and for now, very secret. More on that soon. I've already been in touch with many of you guys at Quantic Dream and Lucasfilm to thank you for everything on Detroit and Eclipse. It's been a great adventure." Quantic Dream announced Star Wars Eclipse in 2021 as a narrative-heavy action-adventure game taking place in the galaxy far, far away. It was still early in development at the time, despite being revealed alongside a cinematic trailer, and Quantic Dream hasn't released any significant updates since. That's why I had to keep using the same trailer you've seen a million times. Vice President of Marketing Lisa Pence did tell IGN on September 23 that it still exists. So, okay, it exists, but now doesn't have a lead writer. Moving on, the Plucky Squire launches September 17th and straight into the PlayStation Plus Premium Games catalog. It is the first game confirmed for the September lineup, just one day after The Witcher 3, Wild Hearts, and Cult of the Lamb and more were locked in for August. Outside of PlayStation Plus, it also arrives on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC the same date. The official synopsis reads, "The Plucky Squire follows the magical adventures of Jot and his companions, storybook characters who discover a three-dimensional world outside the pages of their book. They must jump between 2D and 3D realms to save their friends in this charming action-adventure. The 2D portions are top-down, hand-drawn gameplay sections filled with minigames, while the 3D sections offer a huge world set inside a child's bedroom to explore." Fans, like me, have been waiting more than 2 years for the Plucky Squire, as it was announced during a Devolver Digital showcase in June 2022. I'm excited to play, psyched to get in there. And finally today, months after the initial announcement, Epic Games announced today that the Epic Games Store is now available for iOS and Android devices. The store is available to download on Android devices worldwide, in addition to iPhones, but only for Apple smartphone owners based in the EU. Epic also provided steps to install the Epic Games Store on mobile devices, citing that the process is long due to Apple and Google introducing intentionally poor quality install experiences, plagued with complex settings, lengthy steps, and scare screens. As Epic previously confirmed during the State of Unreal earlier this year, the mobile version of the Epic Games Store is poised to become the first ever game-focused multi-platform store, expanding its reach onto Android and iOS alongside its already available apps on macOS and PC. Like the computer app and desktop version, mobile developers benefit from the same fair terms with an 88-12 split revenue share among other incentives. Beyond the release of the mobile version of the store, the company also revealed today that Fortnite is officially back on mobile devices through the digital storefront. In addition to launching on the Epic Games Store mobile version, EU, Android, and iOS owners can access Fortnite through the Alt Store, a third-party digital storefront available thanks to the DMA. This marks the first time Fortnite has been available natively on mobile devices after Apple and Google pulled the free-to-play Battle Royale app from the App Store and Google Play in 2020. Previously, if you wanted to play Fortnite on mobile devices after its removal, you could only play it via 2 cloud gaming services. Epic Games founder and CEO Tim Sweeney wrote in a press release, "The tide is turning, and the mobile ecosystem is finally opening up to competition. Now European iOS users and all Android users can access our store and games as they've always been able to on open platforms like PC and Mac. The fight is far from over, but this is tangible progress for developers and consumers who can begin to benefit from competition and choice." And that's your Daily Fix for Friday, August 16th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch our review of Black Myth Wukong. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.